would it be correct to say that if an employee is brought in under an LOE and they're able to tweak their budget so it doesn't, their bottom line budget number for the year that's already been approved by council doesn't change, then council would never really have any notification or indicate, nothing would ever come before council regarding that employee, correct, right? Okay, that's.
Yeah, and I can't talk, like I said, I can't talk to the
I'm not asking
the
for
LOEs.
specific situations, but I'm just saying in general.
But yeah,
they can move all their line items to
Right.
however best helps their thing, but as long as it didn't, if he
If
went to
their
the full-time
budget.
employee and he was able to
Tweak
move
something else.
some things and it didn't go over his budget, we would never need an
But
amendment or
that's true
anything.
for any hire, I mean, outside of
Oh, yeah,
the employee
yeah,
change
absolutely.
report,
Okay,
if they
right.
came in under a union, if they came in under seasonal,
Right,
if they
that
came
would
in
never come
under a
before.
PSC, an LOE, if it fits within the budget,
Mhm.
it fits within the budget.
Right, so we already approved it.
Now, we might see something on the change report, but the fact that it's an LOE versus a union
Really-
versus
really
seasonal
has no
doesn't
impact.
really matter
Right.
if it fits within the budget that we're gonna approve at the end of this month.
Okay.
So my question is, going along with this LOE stuff, I know we're still on it. Just say, for example, the director of DPW is an LOE. That comes out of the DPW budget.
well, when we talk about.
Finance comes, not finance, but I mean HR, comes out of the HR department, right? So that's where I'm wondering, where does the money come from for LOEs? Out of
Again,
each department, or does
It
it?
can, like
Come out of multiple
DPW,
departments.
Keith would get paid by water and sewage, and then he would also be paid by DPW, and then maybe some other department if they work like building and plan, yeah.
There
so
are some people who
there's
are split.
combinations,
But
yeah.
that's not an LOE issue, that's a split issue based on
That's a
who
split
they
budget
service.
issue.
If it was a personal service contract, it'd be the same way, so it's not being done that way because it's an LOE, is all I'm saying.
Well, I was just curious where they get funded,
Yeah,
where that comes
each
from. that's all.
person, like you saw, who was it, I think George sent us that email, because there was some
Right, well,
questions
he's got
about a
that
certain
individual
individual.
that
Now it's
is
50/50
that
as
does
opposed to
CDBG.
90/10, which,
Yeah. That's all.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to know what department it was coming
Right,
out of,
yeah.
and if they're split, they're working.
I think there's a document that kind of shows that, isn't there?
The FTE?
Yeah.
There is, in this document here, the hard copy, on the last couple pages, it does have the FTEs per department, so, and again, if you see water sewage director, 28.75% split, well, you know that director is split somewhere else, and you can figure out by looking at the document where
Right.
the rest of it is, but.
Same thing like with ordinance, under the individuals with ordinance and animal control, depending on what they're doing, the money's coming out of a different budget.
But they're doing their thing.
Yes.
That's where I'm
Some
coming
of
from,
them, yeah.
you know.
But
Yeah,
each
it-
person can be allocated from different departments, whether they're, like
Whether
Dan
they're
said,
union or not.
a union employee, a director, LOE, a personal service contract.
I figured everybody else was, I just wasn't sure on
Yeah.
LOEs.
And through the chair as well, yeah, it really, personal services, wages, benefits are wages and benefits, doesn't matter if it's a union, LOE, PSC. The budget is really based on how that person is allocated. For example, like 1120 is allocated for the animal shelter and ordinance officers because they do both, so their percentage allocation between those two departments. And those departments would be the funding source for those items. So that's how it works. So it doesn't really matter what type of employee you
Right.
are, you're allocated to a department, and that department's responsible for that funding.
Is there a process when headcount is increased? I mean, I know with where I work, we have, a process where our CFO reviews it, and, I mean, it goes through a process, it's.
As- As of right now, I don't get a board of increases, my department does not. There is a process we're trying to put in place through this payroll system that has like a requisition type system.
And that's, yeah.
That we're looking into.
I mean, that way, our CFO makes sure it's in the budget,
We,
allocated.
again, as a union member of TGM and also budget finance, we pretty much get the information when the payroll change notices are sent out. They're sent out to the directors and things like that, so. So then we get notified through the same time you guys.
How often do you get them?
I would say,
Just curious.
I would say periodically.
Okay.
I mean, just because what you're saying, if you find out the 90% right now, I mean, that's fine, and you find out you're gonna be over budget, but then you're asking, possibly for more money that wasn't originally approved, so I
Yeah.
guess that's.
Right.
And those kind of things are typically sometimes is what you do, and
Right.
then we discuss it through council at the budget amendment. It's like, okay, your department's gonna be over budget for whatever reason, we need to take it to council for a budget amendment, and then it's discussed. And that's where I get involved, and I put the document together, put the reason, and then typically, I mean, you guys been through it a couple times already, so typically you ask, hey, what's going on here?
Right.
So,
So Jerry, will this amount that you have, or that you're requesting for this year, your budget, cover a full-time person? Or do you need more?
It currently does not, unless I move some of my funds from my litigation over to it.
Well, but you might
Could-
need
could-
that.
Could you call this a new
Good
person?
question, and I wouldn't know how much more.
25,000 is usually for benefits. It's the ballpark, am I correct, Jason?
it varies really based on the situation, but also keep in mind, for example, say that you're, like, say that administration and mayor agree, say, you know what, you need a full-time position. If that position doesn't start till October, well, you already got a few months of budget that you didn't use, so
Right.
that could also offset some of the stuff as well too, where it's very, it's common in the police department and fire department, you see those savings in the regular wages is because people retire, it took a while for people to get backfilled, so, every payroll that you have that vacancy is a budget saving, so, because of, maybe one of the combinations of hiring quickly or things like that, because the people are not available, the police officers or whatever, so you get savings because you're got those vacant positions, so.
When is the co-op leave? When is it?
May
This school year?
20th.
In May, okay.
Any other questions?
We had one other question, I'm sorry, about the full-time position, because you're calling it a staff appraiser, but would you be able to hire somebody maybe at a little bit lower level? Like, because I'm just asking, because I don't know exactly what you need that person to do, and it sounds like you need counter help in a lot of some clerical functions.
Yes.
And this could be like, the equivalent to an apprentice or something, where they would, just to get somebody in full-time that might make a career and they don't already necessarily have the license of it.
Just finding part-time people, it's not.
Right.
No, and
Just
so
a suggestion.
that wording came up into play when I was mentioning, that was here. How do I label a person? I can't call them a clerk because they fall under one category.
Right.
I can't call them another person because they fall under a
Right.
different category.
Yeah.
Now, your word apprentice fits nicely, I didn't think of that, which is, it's a,
Well, it kind of, they're gonna get more on-the-job training and not necessarily be completely, unless you could mold a person like that.
yeah, because the person I bring in, if they have the skill set that they're already certified, well then, we all win.
Well, right,
And we can
yeah.
move forward.
Right.
The vision was to bring in a beginning staff, and then move Brittany and Paula further back and have them do what I'm actually paying them to do, which is heavy in residential and focus, training them more deeper into how to do the entire assessing in the entire department.
Right.
And that's the, so it's in a 5-year plan.
Right, okay.
If I may, just real quick before Court comes in here, so building on my comment about, the approval, the activity, so, for example, and to give you a little bit of the internal process, is, okay, council, for example, with Jerry's budget, if this is approved, council responsibility is, okay, the assessor is approved $399,800, and these are line items. Jerry can scratch all these line items and spend $300,000 in professional services.
Right.
But in order to do that, he needs to do those interdepartment transfers, is what we call it. And then that is recommended by department, approved by budget, financed, and approved by the mayor. So it's not like they can just change the line item for you.
Yeah.
There is a process in place internally where we have forms that are filled out and approved.
Updated as well.
And yeah, we have to update the system, so obviously part of it, but
Right.
we also make sure the mayor approves that interdepartment transfer, so. I'll just give you a little background how we do it internally.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jerry, appreciate it.
You bet.